Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey win. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up, Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Okay. Here's what I want to share with you. Stop complaining. So I had to you see how I let that one sit for a second? Stop complaining. Do you realize, without us even thinking about it oftentimes, we just complain about stuff? And it comes up in such subtle forms. Man, I don't know why they still letting that lady work there, man. If they don't fire this woman, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. She driving me crazy. She always got something to say. I bet today, though, the way I'm feeling right now, I bet she better not say nothing to me today. Yeah, because today I'm sick of her running her mouth. Last time she said something to me, I should have said something to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a small example of how it starts to snowball once you start to complain. It just carries over into so many things, man. Stop complaining about your car. Stop complaining about your bus pass. Stop complaining about your kids can't seem to get it together. Stop complaining about your man can't seem to get it together. Stop complaining. Stop. Have you noticed, I'm just asking, have you noticed that in all of your complaining, it has provided not one solution? The reason I'm telling you to stop complaining, because God is able, because God is capable. He is capable and able of fixing anything, capable and able of curing anything, capable and able of allowing you to get to adjusting to things, and capable and able to strengthen you to get through and change anything. But the key here is God is capable and God is able. A lot of times I find myself complaining because I have not used my greatest asset. And that's my relationship with God. You all have one. Now, you may not have nurtured it, but you have one because God created you as his child. He's available to you. Now, the fact that you ain't went to him, okay, once again, who fault is that? Stop complaining. Until you strengthen your relationship with God and formulate this relationship, you don't have enough weapons. You ain't got a big enough shield to fight this thing called life. It just keeps coming, man. And unless you develop a relationship with God, you need a partner in all of this. Maybe you got another route you're going to take. But every successful person I know personally has a relationship with God. I have some really some people that's kind of up there in the success term in terms of business and money and statute. I'm just talking about that portion of success. And then I have a lot of people who are very successful in their spiritual life, who have become great men of God and women of God. But I look at all of them, and all of them have substantial amounts of, possessions and things like that. Also, most successful people I know have that. Even if you saw them never with a big lot of house and a lot of money or stuff like that, they had so much respect, so much love, so much power was given them from people that their life was rich in that area. Like a Martin Luther King or something like that, or Gandhi, or somebody who lived their life in service, or a Nelson Mandela who came out and just, people put stuff at their feet because of their service. So all successful people I know have that. Every last one of these people that I know, they have a relationship with God. They used the tool that was available to them to give them the strength, the bullets, the arrows, the slings, the shield to fight this thing called life, and have the most valuable partner right there by their side, their Heavenly Father, God, because he will help you get through this thing called life, man. Stop complaining all the time. It's not fixing anything. Why don't you do yourself a favor and strengthen your relationship with God? Man, why can I never get over? Well, you have not because you ask not. Man, how come I always got problems? Well, you keep trying to solve them yourself and taking them to your friends. You keep trying to do them with your own thought process. Who are you? I keep telling you, man. You're going through stuff you ain't got no business going through. And if it's you going through something over and over and over and over, and the same problem keep coming back to bite you again, all that's saying is you still ain't strengthened your relationship with God. It's your relationship. He's not going to make you have one with him. He is a perfect gentleman. He only comes into your life when you invite him in. But for those who do invite him in, they have a distinct advantage on their road to success. A distinct advantage. You can do it without him. Trust me, you can. How far you get, I can't promise you nothing. How well you handle it when you arrive there, I can't promise you nothing. How long you gonna stay there, I can't promise you nothing. How difficult it's going to be without him, I can't give you that. It's going to be far more difficult. But something can happen and you receive a measure of success and you think it's you and it's this move you made, and you can describe it as I got lucky. I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I got lucky. Lucky is usually how other people describe other people's success. Boy, he was lucky. He was right there. Well, let me tell you what luck is. Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. If you've been working hard at something and the opportunity presents itself, that comes a match. That's not luck. But now, if you haven't done that on a repetitive enough basis, that opportunity could present itself one time. You got to reconnect. Stop complaining, man. Come on, listen to me. Stop complaining. It hasn't fixed a single thing in your life. And if you're a chronic complainer, it's because you really, really have not fixed your relationship with God. He'll smooth it out for you. That I can tell you for a fact. I know that for a fact. He smoothed mine out. All right, let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have it? You know what I'm looking for? Your attention. Steve Harvey Morning Show in full effect. Good morning, Shirley.
Good morning, Steve.
Carla Real.
Hello, darlings.
That damn Junior.
My mentor, Uncle Steve. Man, morning.
And Nephew Tommy.
Filthy rich uncle. What it do, what it do.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Doing real well, blessed and highly favored.
I'm glad you're saying
Hey,
that.
that's right.
I'm glad you're saying that, Steve, because people are thinking that you're just like
You
Down
in a
in the
bad
dumps.
way right now.
You waking up in the hallway with a bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish they'd tune into the radio show.
I know.
You know, or I wish they'd come to Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I
They
mean,
think you in the dark, just flicking the light on and off.
No,
Yeah.
man, no. See, listen to me. And I like to say this a few times a day. Listen to me.
Say it.
God is working on my behalf. This is something that I'm prepared for. God never puts you in a situation without preparing you for it. See, this is new news to everybody else. I've known this for 8 months. I'm prepared.
And the
I'm
news
actually
is
in a
what?
great place. You know, the news that his talk show canceled, that they got Melissa McCartney to do Little Big Shots.
Melissa McCarthy, yeah.
I don't, well, whoever that is. I mean, I'm cool. You know, first of all, let's just everybody calm down. Steve Harvey in great shape, man. I'm positioned right where God want me to be.
Well-
I am also the owner of Little Big Shots, and I'm also the executive producer of Little Big Shot. I'm not hosting
In your
it.
face!
I'm not hosting it.
You didn't say that, I did.
But I'm the owner and I'm the EP of the show. You can't take that.
Okay.
So you have to. I'm just not hosting it anymore.
Well, Steve.
That's all. You know, it's okay.
But Steve, you have to understand that, and we tell you this a lot, that they may not come directly at you. You may see it on social media or something, but people actually text us. They actually call
Man.
us. They actually
yeah, we
stop
get it.
us on
We
the
get it.
street, okay, and ask us about you and what is going on. So I want them to hear it from your mouth that you're
Well, look,
fine. Because
mean-
it's almost like they don't believe us when we
No.
tell
No.
he's fine. It's all good. Don't
I mean,
worry.
listen to me. We could say it several times today and spread the good news. The good news is God got me right here, right where he want me. And I want everybody to know this.
Wow, that was brilliant.
I saw this coming 8 months ago. God saw it coming years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he
Of course.
prepared his
Yeah.
boy for this day. I knew all this was coming. So all this new news that people is now circulating, some people celebrating it. Some people want to have something to say. I'm okay with you either way you want to handle it. But just know this. I'm in better shape today than I was a year ago. I've been in my talk show 7 years.
We know. I've told him all this.
Yeah. We'll
No,
talk
we
about
can't
it.
even
Bottom-
tell you
yeah.
everything we getting over here.
Right.
We getting it.
Bottom line, you're fine. And coming up at 32 after the hour, you wanna finish talking about this, or you ready to move on, Steve?
I mean, we
Don't
do
do
whatever
that.
y'all want to
Okay.
do. Y'all got some questions for me? I do questions.
All right, well, let's talk about old school relationship advice that needs to be revised.
That's
Okay.
you. That's you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. All right, we'll do that right after this at 32 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Old school relationship advice means well most of the time, but some of it is out of touch and should become a thing of the past. Some of these rules or tips need to be redefined and clarified for the time we live in now. This is according to psychologist Dr. Joshua Klapow. For example, Klapow. For example, Steve, the old cliche, and this is biblical, don't go to bed angry. Dr. Klapow says, we've heard this classic, but it's unrealistic, and sometimes going to bed mad and sleeping on it is better. What do you say,
Do you agree with
Steve?
that?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, we
agree
gonna
with that. I wish we could go to bed and not be mad. I really do.
Right.
Don't nobody want to go to bed mad. You know, you got to sleep backs to each other. Somebody roll over and touch you, you jumping. Get your damn foot off me. No, nobody want that. I think it's better to do that. Now, is it realistic to expect not to ever go to bed mad? No, I don't think it is.
That's what he's saying.
But that show
If
ain't
not, we
good
gonna-
to go to bed mad.
If not, we're going to be up all night.
Or you wake up mad. You
Let me
wake
tell
up
you
and
something.
remember that I hate that.
If you let a woman go to bed mad, when she wake up, she gonna be just as mad or
Yes.
madder
Oh,
because she done thought
yes.
about some more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Now, dudes wake up and go, "Hey, baby, how you doing? How the hell you think? How was I
Exactly.
last night when you shut your eyes?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
no, I think he's wrong
Gonna be
about that.
mad.
It's
Yeah.
not healthy.
All right, Dr. Klapow says you can change them. He says it's a romantic idea, the old cliche, you can change them. But he points out it's not your responsibility to change anyone, right?
I
think-
agree with
yeah,
him
yeah,
100%.
that's a good
Got
one.
it.
Yeah.
It's not your
like-
job to
yeah.
change anyone, nor do you have the ability.
Right. That's something that women have. I mean, we may as well admit that. We're always trying to change.
Absolutely, Cheryl.
And I think it's the nurturer in us. We
Right.
always,
Yes.
yeah,
I
we
can
Exactly.
always,
change him, girl.
yeah.
I can change.
I know he's like that right now, but once he
Give
gets
me 6 months.
yeah,
Girl.
yeah,
Yeah. Let me work on him, girl.
yeah.
Let
Don't
me
worry.
do my thing.
Mhm,
Yeah.
I got this.
Hey, you're going to have to work it every day, though.
Yeah,
You
But
work it
yeah.
every day. I'll
Yeah.
change for you. You do it every day.
Yeah, but
Shut up, boy.
women are
Come
guilty
on.
of that. All right, here's another one. Some people never change. That's the cliche, the old school cliche. Dr. Klapow says on the flip side, the suggestion that someone is incapable of changing is wrong. And it ignores the fact that we all have control over our choices. So,
I absolutely agree with that. That's 100% true.
yeah.
He's only said one thing I didn't agree with.
And that was the first one. Yeah.
I agree with that. You
Don't go to bed.
People
man.
change.
Yeah.
People change, man,
All right.
all the time.
Here's another one, old school. Love will keep you together. Love will keep you together. He says this works in an old romantic movie, but in real life, it takes a lot more than love to make it work.
Whoa! What's love got to do?
Yeah.
Got to do with it.
Come on, Tina.
What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's
All right, you better
love
take it up.
gotta do? Ain't got nothing to do with it, man.
Yeah.
You need a
Takes
way
work,
more than
huh?
love.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
honor that commitment. That'll
you got,
make you
you got
stay
to
and work it out.
compromise, love,
Yes.
understanding, take the
Yes.
blame, eat it.
Uh-huh. Not be right all the time.
Take it on
Boy.
the
He
chin.
said, eat it.
Yeah,
Eat that.
yeah.
Chew on it.
Nah. It ain't never worked for me. Never.
All right,
What,
here's
Junior?
No, that love thing. I told her I love her, but my replacement was at the door. When you open, I'm just like, who is this? Oh, this Chris. We going to dinner. You and Chris. I love you though.
to the left, to the left, to the
Mad
left.
as you through.
June, you've been played so hard, it's
Man.
scary.
Yeah. It's almost like, what?
But you've grown up now. You're 40
Oh, yeah,
now.
yeah.
You're
I'm
good
fine.
now. Yeah, that was back. Yeah.
I ain't had nothing.
We've all been through some things like
Yeah.
that, though.
Oh, yeah. Chalk it up to the game.
Yeah. All right, old school. Love will keep. Know your role in the relationship. That's old school. Dr. Klapow says, forget this old gender stereotype, and remember, there's not a required way for you to act. Your role in a relationship shouldn't always be the same. It's constantly shifting.
Okay,
and,
hold
that's a
on.
good
I
thing.
missed it. Start over, Shirley.
All
I
right.
didn't understand.
Okay.
Know your role.
Know your role in the relationship. That's old school thinking, okay? Dr. Klapow says, forget this old gender stereotype and remember there is not a required way for you to act. That's new school thinking. He says your role in a relationship isn't going to be the same all the time. It's constantly changing, and that's a good thing. That's
makes
what he's
sense.
saying. He says it'll shift organically.
Yeah.
And that's a
Change
good
with
thing.
the times.
Yeah, and that's a
Yeah.
good thing. You think your role should stay the same in a relationship?
Well, I mean, I think your roles have to be defined so that everybody has an understanding of positioning.
Or
And then I
expectation.
think there has to be some type of give and take
Yeah.
where sometimes the other person can do that. I'm not saying like roles like you do all the cleaning and I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah. But if you're
But-
good with money,
Yeah.
do the
I
money
mean,
thing.
Yeah. I mean, and that
And
could
if
be
you-
either side.
If you role playing, then your roles change. Like, I might be Batman one night, you know what I'm saying? But then next night I might be Incredible Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Your roles do change, so you have to know that.
You're right. Organically, right, nephew?
And
Organically,
organically and realistically, you're neither one.
Superhero.
All right, here's old school. You should stay with them for better or for worse.
That's not happening.
He says we all want to think our partner will stick around no matter what, but if a relationship is unhealthy, you don't need to stick it out.
Out till death do us. Get out.
All right, we do have to get out. Coming up next, Nephew Tommy is going to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, over 1 million people watched Beyonce's Netflix premiere, and Lil Nas X loves Kim and Kanye's daughter North West's Old Town Road video. I loved it too. But right now, the nephew is in the building to run that prank back. What you got, Nev?
Problems at the Valet.
Okay.
That's what we have, Shirley. We have problems at the Valet. Let's run that if you would. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Orlando.
Hey, Tommy. How's it going?
Hey, man, what's going on? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. What's up?
Hey, listen, I need you to do something for me.
Do you need your car details?
No, not this week. Listen, I got something I want you to do for me. I'm doing a prank phone call, and I want you to call this guy and tell him you're the valet downstairs. Ask him for his ticket number and tell him, hey, we got a little bit of an issue, but my manager's going to call you back.
Are you sure you want me to do it?
You're the valet guy. That's all you got to do. All right?
Why does the Mexican guy got to be the valet guy and you get to be the manager? What's up with that?
Just make this. I'm going to click over and make the call. All I want you to do is just tell him you're the valet guy. Will you do that for me?
All right, man. I got you.
All right. Hang on. Just hang on.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Mr. Franklin?
Yes. Can I ask who's calling?
Yes. I'm Orlando with Valet. Did you park a Lexus with us about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, I did. What's going on? What's this about?
I'm just going to need your ticket number real quick. There's a small issue, and once you get the ticket number, I could have my manager just call you back.
5346. But why do you need my ticket number? Is there something wrong with my car? Did something happen?
My manager will call you back, and he'll give you all the details.
Oh, okay. So something did happen to my car?
Once I give my manager your ticket number, he'll call you back shortly, and he'll tell you everything.
Okay, well, can you have him give me a call as soon as possible? Because I would like to know what happened to my car if something happened. I don't really understand what's going on here.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
But you can't tell me anything else before you leave? I mean, there's no details that you can give me about anything with my car?
Like I said, my manager will handle it. I have to get going.
Perfect, Orlando. That's perfect. All right, I got it from here, bro. I appreciate it. Let's call him back.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Mr. Franklin?
Yeah, this is he. Can I ask who's calling?
This is Cliff, man. I'm the manager here down at the Valet.
Oh, great. Thank you. I've been waiting to hear from you. Oh, my God.
30 minutes ago, you pulled in with they're telling me a silver or light gray Lexus.
Yeah, that's my car. What's going on with my car here?
Okay, and what's your number? Is it 5346?
Yeah, that's my number. I mean, I already went through this with the other guy. Can you just tell me what the hell is going on with my car?
Okay, are you able to come downstairs right now?
No, I can't. I valeted over there. I'm at a lunch with a client somewhere else. I'm not there right now. Why do I need to come down right now? Can you just what is happening?
Okay, so here's the deal, sir. We have one of the valet workers here has gotten mad and he left. He quit the job and he's gone. He's left the premise. The problem we're having right now is we don't see your car.
What you mean you don't see it? I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. All right. So my car is gone? My car is gone. Is that what you're telling me right now? Somebody quit your company and took my car?
Well, hang on. We're looking on every floor, and we're trying to figure out if it got parked somewhere else. But he's gone, and we're that's why we called to get your number on there.
Parked somewhere else, man? What the do you mean? Do I have a car or not? Did my car get stolen? How many floors do you have? How long does it take? I just bought that car. That is a brand new car, and now it's just vanished. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, hold on. I understand. Let me ask you something. Is there a way maybe you can come by tomorrow and we can try to work something out and just see
No, there is no way I'm coming by tomorrow for a car that's missing today. First of all, we need to get the police involved in this. I don't even know why.
Wait, slow down. Mr. Franklin.
Police right now.
Mr. Franklin, we don't want to get the police involved in this.
Who is we? Because I damn sure want to get the police involved. So who is we?
I'm just saying, listen, I don't want to lose my job because we lost the car. If you just give me some time to find the car, that's all I want you to do is give me some time. Let me go by this guy's house where he lives and see if the car is there.
You should already be in a car driving your ass to this man's house talking to me right now, okay? The fact that you're not there is malpractice. I'm calling the police. I'm suing the building owner. I'm suing the manager. I'm suing the who made the valet box. I'm suing everybody affiliated with your business. Do you understand me right now?
Okay, but listen, Mr. Franklin, why are you upset with me? I didn't do nothing. I didn't take the car. Okay?
Why am I upset with you? Why are you responsible for this parking lot? Are you a manager? What is your occupation, sir? What do you do?
I'm the manager here, and Orlando called you earlier, okay? And we're trying to find out where the car is. We are.
You don't really feel like it. You don't even want the police involved, man. You're not trying to find You're trying to cover your right now. I'm mad at Orlando. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at your company. I'm mad at the man who put the damn asphalt down in the parking lot. I'm mad at everybody right now, okay, Cliff?
Okay, but calm down. Okay, but let me ask you this here. Are you mad at your wife?
What is the matter with my wife? My wife didn't steal my damn car.
Ain't your wife named Carrie?
How the hell you know my wife's name?
You know how I know your wife's name? Because your wife got me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, damn.
Franklin, you just got pranked, baby, by your
damn. Oh, boy, we're going to marriage counseling for this one. This is... you had your boy.
She said he just bought this car. He loves this car. He outside sitting in it when he ain't going nowhere.
Wow, I can't believe it, man. It's always the closest people. It's all. I tell you what. I tell you who is not getting to ride in this car for a long time. She knows what her name is. She knows what her name is.
Hey man, tell me this. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Now, honestly, that's a way I can get Uncle Steve. When he rolling in them big cars and he valet, that might be the way of getting you. It's about time me to get you again, dog.
No, you can't get me with valet. Sorry.
Why I can't?
Because I don't valet.
But where your car be when you go to the restaurant?
Right up front.
In the front.
Yes.
Well, ain't that valet?
He parks it himself.
He has a driver, Tommy. You forgot?
Yeah, the driver. Or the driver parks.
He doesn't worry himself with stuff.
He probably didn't think about it.
Boy, you look
I'll get you through the driver then. Through the driver.
Oh, with Cliff? Okay. Yeah. I want to see that. Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Cliff, one of the best drivers ever.
Yes, he is.
Hey, boss.
Of all time.
Memphis, Tennessee, here come the nephew. I will be there Memorial Weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday at Chuckles Comedy Club. So tickets are on sale right now. Barbecue and Nephew, same weekend. Come on. Let's get it. I'll be your friend.
When you was going to get an hour and a half.
All right, listen. Coming up at the top of the hour.
I got one, partner.
Entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, teaming with Beyonce was certainly a good deal for Netflix. According to Nielsen, 1.1 million U.S. viewers tuned in to last month's premiere of Homecoming, a film by Beyonce, with an average minute audience of 828,000 viewers. Not surprisingly, that's a lot. Not surprisingly, the largest percentage of the concert film's audience were young, female, and African American, with the premiere attracting a 63% African American audience. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Beyonce.
I was one of
done it again.
Bring the beat in.
Yeah.
Me too. I watched it. It was good.
She's a bad girl.
Yeah.
She is.
Make no mistake about that doggone Beyonce. Is the premier. She is right now the premier living performer.
Top. Yep.
Bad.
She's top.
Yes, Queen
And,
Bee.
yeah.
Old school, Charlie Wilson. New school, Beyonce.
Woo.
I like it.
Yeah. Wow.
Charlie.
All right, in other entertainment news, guys, Lil Nas X has yet to release a video for his hit Old Town Road, but someone else is taking care of that for him. Kim Kardashian shared a video of her daughter North dancing to the song, which was really cute, captioning it, what we do on maternity leave. This is when Kim was waiting for her surrogate to have the baby. She and North were making videos. It was directed and choreographed by North. Lil Nas X loved it. He wrote, "No way, I love you guys for this." Then reposting it with the caption, "It's North's song now, you guys." He let her have it. She did her thing on that video. I loved it. It's so cute. Did you see it, Steve? You got to see it.
No,
She's the
know
cutest.
What you're talking about.
She's the cutest.
I
little
love
girl.
her. I love their kids.
Yeah.
But I love Kim and Kanye though. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's not to love about them? Yeah.
Yeah, all the kids love Old Town Road. My daughter loves it. Her little crew. So it's the number one song in the country. So go ahead, North.
Yeah.
Who is Baby Nas?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X.
The little pretty
rapper. He's a young rapper, and it's a country rap song. It's cool,
Billy Ray
though.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Really?
It's real
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's real different, and it's doing its thing.
So hip hop done teamed up with country. Oh wow.
Yeah. Cute song.
Yeah, it really is. Really is. All right. Well, keep doing your thing, North. I can't wait to see. She's so talented and active. She's just so free with, everything. I love the way she dresses. Yeah, I love the way she dresses. I just.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
What'd you say, Steve? When
That's
you got
money, Shirley.
Yeah, that's what they do. Let her be free and everything.
Yeah,
free, love the way she dressed. Yeah.
They just let her be her authentic little creative self, and I like that. I like when kids are allowed to express themselves like that.
Now, poverty got restrictions.
Yeah, we couldn't do it.
Sit down, folks. You knock something over. See,
yeah, you are to be
paying for something in
seen,
these people's house.
seen and not heard. All of that. Yeah.
Don't ask them for nothing.
That's where when my mom used to tell me, have a seat, get somewhere and sit down, little girl. Everyone has seen you. That it came from that.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that.
All of us. Attention.
Always. Ooh.
But remember when they used to call you in the room to dance?
There you go. They make you come in and do something.
At the parties they would have.
Maybe I should have waited for the call. And my mom would
You started too early.
Yeah, my mom would have busted me out like that. All right, Steve, we got to go. Headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everybody out there. This is Ann Tripp with the news. In Washington, the Republican chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Lindsey Graham, says he's going to introduce a bill aimed at slowing the migration of Central Americans being apprehended at the southern border. Now, Senator Graham says the situation calls for a different approach, and fast.
No matter how high the wall will be built, no matter how many drones you have, no matter how many agents you put at the border, they'll keep coming because they want to get caught.
So he says his measure would speed up the asylum process by sending unaccompanied minors back quicker while forcing people to apply for asylum in their own countries and not in this one. Graham also says he's willing to work with the Democrats on the bill because, as he puts it, it's, quote, time to close the faucet. President Trump, meanwhile, says he intends to announce his own immigration plan later today, and its focus, they say, will be on reducing family-based immigration in lieu of employment or skills-based immigration. His in-laws came here just last year, right? Abortion rights activists are promising to muster up a legal fight against the measure signed into law late yesterday by Alabama's Republican Governor Kay Ivey. It restricts all abortions whenever they occur. It mandates a 99-year life sentence in jail for any physician performing an abortion, and there are no exceptions for rape or incest. The Alabama abortion law is now the most restrictive anti-abortion legislation in the country, passed by any state, by the way, in the 46 years since the Supreme Court legalized the procedure nationwide. Again, abortion rights activists say they're going to be mustering up a serious legal fight to get rid of this one. Republican Senator Mitt Romney broke with the president and the rest of his party in voting this week against the confirmation of a federal judge who once referred to President Obama as an un-American imposter. Romney says was the only member of the GOP to break ranks by not voting to seat this guy, Michael Trunchale, on the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas. The Republican-dominated Senate nevertheless approved Trunchale on a 49-46 vote, making him the 113th Trump-nominated judge to win confirmation. 113th. In Texas, the Dallas Police Department raided the headquarters of the Catholic Diocese in 2 buildings yesterday, all in search of documents related to child sex abuse allegations made last August against a priest, Edmundo Pereiras, and others. Major Max Sharon of the Dallas PD says there's a warrant out for Father Pereiras.
They are new allegations that became apparent to us, that were made to us following the announcement of the charges against Mr. Pereiras.
So they're looking for. And finally today is Don't Believe Those Rumors Day. Every day. Back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so it looks like Zion Williamson is New Orleans bound. The New Orleans Pelicans won the #1 draft pick in the NBA lottery. Williamson is widely considered the top player available. The Memphis Grizzlies got the #2 pick, and the New York Knicks will pick third. The NBA draft takes place on June 20th. Is that true, Junior?
Absolutely true. And he will be the #1 pick.
And you'll be watching it, won't you?
Absolutely.
Is Anthony Davis going to stay with New Orleans?
He still want to leave.
No matter what.
Anthony Davis want to leave still.
Where do you think Anthony Davis will go?
He's trying to get to L.A., but he's not going to get there. They're not going to send him there.
Why?
They don't want to pay him.
I just asked the question,
I don't
Junior.
think they want to pay him.
Who don't want to pay him?
Talking about the Lakers.
The Lakers don't want to pay him.
Yeah, how you gonna play LeBron and him max money? So you think they could trade LeBron to New Orleans? Could that be possible?
Dog. The whole thing was they was trying to get Anthony Davis there. They was gonna ship everybody out for Anthony Davis. That's what messed the season
I'm
up.
talking about the free agents. I was just talking about free agents. They gonna be able to keep him and LeBron. Not max money.
This is deep.
Not max money.
Yeah, Junior looked at me like I'm sorry.
I really feel bad for LeBron. Because,
you do, Steve?
Yeah, I do. I feel bad for LeBron because he's had such a stellar career. And I don't want him to end it up on a mediocre team like they got out in L.A. right now. And I knew he shouldn't have went there. I was dead set against it. And then Magic done left, which was the whole reason he came. And right now, it's just a mess out there. And I don't see him fixing it no time soon. They ain't got no draft pick. So, I feel bad for LeBron, man. Go ahead, Carla.
This is Kyrie Irving's fault from the very beginning. I told y'all.
Kyrie gone.
Kyrie's only hope
and
what would be the greatest turnaround if he went out to L.A.
That's what.
And just say, hey, man, I'm going to go back.
I'm sorry.
He already said I'm sorry to LeBron.
Yeah.
He already said that.
Magic?
Kyrie.
No, Kyrie.
Oh, he apologized?
Yeah, he called.
I told him. He said, man, I'm sorry, man. He said, look, I did not know what you were going through, but trying to be a leader is harder than I thought. I apologize, man. And that's what it is. Like I tell people all the time, you want to get out from under the shadow? Yeah, well, I got news for you, partner. The shadow is actually shade.
Keeps you cool, huh?
Oh man, you ain't got the glare on you. If Kyrie went to L.A., it would be the story of stories.
Wow.
All right. Coming up next at 34 after the hour, trending entertainment news. Lamar Odom says he's a sex addict and has had sex with over 2,000 women. All right, we'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ex-NBA basketball star Lamar Odom says he's addicted to sex and claims that he's had sex with more than 2,000 women. That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of women.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think so. It includes.
I don't care who you are, doggone. That's a big number.
I think it is.
You rolling dice.
But who's counting though?
That's not for me. That's not. I mean, first of all, I can't.
Yeah.
But 7, I ain't. You know.
Well, he says it includes Steve.
I've seen 2,000 women I wanted to, but I have no way.
I don't know how you count it up like that. But anyway, he says.
I mean, you know, if you just go by fine women, I've seen millions of fine women, but I'm just saying, 2,000 sleep with them. Wow, that's a big number.
A lot of that was group activity too. Now, you gotta keep that.
I don't give a damn if it was group, single, whatever. 2,000 people.
Yeah, that's a lot, and that includes strippers and prostitutes.
We need to see your medical.
A large number of them is gonna be that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lamar comes clean about his sex life in his soon-to-be-released book, Darkness to Light. There were so many strippers to count. I am a sex addict, Lamar Odom said in an excerpt of his book. Also in the book, Lamar admits he cheated on Khloe Kardashian during their marriage, and she found out. I was shocked and embarrassed, Lamar told People magazine. I wanted to take it back, but you can't. You can't take that back. He said, I wanted to hide it, but that sick sin was hard for me to hide. I had a problem. Lamar's vices all came to a head at the Love Ranch brothel back in Nevada in 2015. We all remember this, when he overdosed during a cocaine and booze-fueled binge.
Came to a head, huh?
Yeah, and he said something about he would like, you know, to get to a place where he and Khloe can at least be friends now, moving forward.
That probably ain't gonna happen, homie. Just go ahead on. Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen. And then you wrote in the
very
book.
forgiving.
No, that ain't gonna. You just wrote in the book 2,000 women.
Yeah.
She done just gone through this with this other tall ass basketball player.
Yeah.
She about through with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she about through with y'all. You can go and say that so we can get to a place we can be friends. Nah, man, partner, just go and do something else. Well, just apologize to the girl. You know, try to be decent about that. You know, that's what I say to men. Look, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Mm-hmm. At least apologize so a woman can feel whole. Admit where you're wrong. You know, man, allow a woman to be whole. Don't be a dog about it. And go on about your business and just leave her alone, man. Just leave her alone. Just let it go. Y'all ain't finna be friends.
But she took care of him. You know, she helped him get back. You know,
she did
for
way
his life.
and above.
Yeah,
she sure did.
Yeah, she was way beyond.
She
To
really
be,
did.
you know, with a man that she had no children with. She was
That
way
girl right there.
beyond
And they
Call of
tried.
Duty.
Yeah,
That
they
girl
tried.
right there cared.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. She cared for him.
And
So that's cool. I like Lamar. I don't see this. Just, hey, man.
And she's a good
Apologize, go ahead.
person, and that's why I think she may forgive him and maybe, you know.
Yeah, forgive him is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't finna be
He
friends.
gonna need some physicals though. He need a lot of physicals.
After
Before you touch
2000.
before you touch me or anyone of
Yes.
these kids.
I was like, you need to see your medical record. How many pages is that?
Get your hands up.
You guys.
He came past me a fork.
Corral.
Wait, what? What?
He can't even pass me a fork.
He's okay now. He's fine now.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
in
but
his past.
his physical got him. It's probably longer than the Mueller report. It's gonna be long.
Did he say the Mueller report?
You heard him. You heard him. You heard what he said.
But Tommy, the book.
The book.
What's even more
There was
scary,
no
he ain't got no
collusion.
medical report.
Oh, that's bad.
I ain't got no medical report. Ain't nothing wrong with me. No, 2,000.
2,000 people.
Come on.
Now, you
That's
know
a
boxing.
big number.
Let me show you something.
2,000.
I'm finna show you something.
All right, coming up next, the nephew is here with the prank phone call for
2,000
today.
women. That's 666 boxes of 3-pack condoms.
Well, I hope he used them.
Yeah, prank
That's-
phone call coming up after this, Steve.
I'm just trying to tell you what's going on. If he ain't got that number right, you damn sure got that medical report.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, I wish I didn't trust her so much.
It's 2,000 women. I'll tell you right now, you got 2,000 women. That's 666 boxes of 3-pack condoms right there.
You still on Lamar Odom?
Yeah, I'm talking about Lamar Odom. It's just 666 boxes of 3-pack condoms.
Yeah.
And if he's sitting up there somewhere, ain't nowhere in the hell I bought no 666 boxes of condoms. Well, then your ass is in, you sick. Your ass in trouble, partner. You ain't bought 666 boxes of condoms. Your ass is in trouble.
And you can't be a number off.
You might be buying a dozen, though. You might be buying a 12-pack.
The message is be safe,
Yeah.
please.
Safe
Be
sex
safe.
behavior.
Yes, be
That is
safe.
the
Yes,
message.
that is the message, Steve. All right, Nephew Tommy's here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
NBA party.
Oh, you would go there.
I mean, you might well. Let's run that. NBA party.
Hello? I'm looking for Brad.
Speaking.
Hey, Brad, how you doing? This Poncho, man. I'm one of Marcus's boys. How you doing, man?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, I talked to Marcus, man. He was telling me about, the playoff party, man, for Sunday, man. So he told me if it was cool, I would come through, man. I just wanted to call and holler at you, see if I need to bring anything, food or some drinks or whatever, you know.
You friends with Marcus?
Yeah. This is Poncho, man. I'm friends with Marcus.
Okay, yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah. No, you don't need to bring nothing unless, of course, you drinking something special. But yeah, it's just gonna be me, Marcus, and a couple other boys gonna be here, and whatever you want to bring, it's BYOB. So yeah, that's cool.
Okay. What time y'all starting, man? He told me like around 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here all day, but come on through about 1, 2 o'clock. Just before the game gets started. We'll have got the flat screen going. Everything's gonna be laid out. So yeah, just come on through whenever you come through.
All right, just remember, man, Poncho. All right, I'll be there.
All right, so got it.
All right, cool.
All right, peace. Hello.
Hey, Brad.
Yo.
Hey, Poncho again, man. Listen, real quick. How much food and liquor do you have?
I think we got enough for Sunday. What you got going on? What's up?
Yeah. I got like 3 boys gonna ride with me, man. I just want to make sure you got enough over there.
Okay, who is this again?
This Poncho. We talked about 30 minutes ago. This Poncho. Marcus' friend.
Right. Okay.
Right. I remember I called you about 30 minutes ago. Told you Marcus told me it was cool to come.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Phone been ringing back and forth. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's all right, but we ain't trying to overload the joint, man. Just I know Marcus, and if you're a friend of his, then that's cool. You can come through.
Yeah, it ain't but 3 guys, man. It ain't but 3 guys coming with me, man. They real cool, man. We'll bring something to put on your pit or whatever. It'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah. Come on through, man.
All right. I talk to you. All right, Brett.
Wait, is one of them Marcus?
Is one of the guys Marcus?
Yeah.
No. I got it's 3 guys. Me, I make 4.
So about 3 other guys. Yeah, whatever, man. That's cool. Yeah, bring them through, man. Come on. That's fine.
All right. Later.
Hello.
Hey, Brad, Poncho again, man. Listen, hey, I'm gonna bring one more. I'm gonna bring one more person with me, dog.
Hold. Pump your brakes, player. Wait, hold up. Hold the up. Now,
what's up?
You Marcus's friend.
Yeah. Me and I'm Poncho.
Yeah, okay. I know you Poncho, man, but you bringing everybody but the Cisco kid up, and Marcus is cool with me. That's my boy. We go way back. And if you cool with him too, then okay, you can come. I'm trying to have an NBA playoff game. You bringing the whole NBA with you.
No. It ain't like that, man.
But, man, I mean, the place ain't that big. My wife is going to be coming through here, and, I got the house laid out. I told her I wasn't going to destroy the place. I just got out the doghouse like 2 weeks ago. I ain't trying to that up. So if you coming through, you come through, bring 1 or 2 people with you, but that's it.
Okay, but listen, hear what I decided, man. I ain't gonna bring them dudes with me. I'm just gonna bring a little lady friend with me, man. If that's that cool, I'm just gonna bring a little lady friend.
No dudes. Okay, that's cool. Now you're talking. Okay, because I know she ain't gonna eat up a bunch of so come on through here with her and be done with it. That's fine.
Right. I'm gonna call Simone now and tell her that she coming with me. Okay.
What's her name?
Her name's Simone.
That's funny. That's my wife's name.
Oh, okay. But maybe they'll hook up while we watching the game. That'll be cool.
She ain't gonna be here. So I'll send her and her girls to get their nails done.
Okay. So check this out, man. I'm gonna reach out to Simone and let her know that we're gonna leave it and get over there like about 1. And you say it's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool, man. That's a whole lot better than bringing a bunch of up in here, but.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah. Now check this, man. Mine, my friend, she married, and she wanted to get away from her husband for a minute, man. I guess they've been going through, so, just keep that on.
Hold on. Back up there. Back up. You bring in a married woman named Simone. What are the odds of that? My wife's name is Simone.
Okay, well, no, I mean, this one, Simone her last name is.
That's my last name.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on, dog. This Simone is light skinned.
Yeah, you keep on describing her. She's light skinned, 5'1", short hair, got the Halle cut.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
how long you been with my wife?
Hey, dog, me and Simone been friends for a minute, man. It wasn't until like a couple weeks ago she reached out to me and said she was going through some.
She reached out to you to tell you that she's going through some stuff with a dude. Well, I'm that dude.
Okay.
How long you been seeing my wife?
Hey, man, about a year, but who counting? You know what I'm saying?
A year. That's about the time we started having some issues. Yeah. Y'all come on over to this party.
Hey, man, I'm sure we can try to figure this kind of situation out.
No. Pump your brakes. You my wife. I don't give a about you. I don't give a about her either. And here you are. They say, you know what? I've always believed this. There are no mistakes up in this. Everything happens the way it's supposed to be. So it's funny how you call me.
Okay. Listen, man. Listen.
How do you get this number?
My boy gave me.
No. It's no question how you get this number. You probably called me directly from her. That's how you got this number.
My boy gave me this. Dog, leave Simone out of this, man.
No, you can't tell me right now. I'm about to get up this phone with you right now. I'm gonna call her. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna call her at all. Don't tell her you my wife. Just bring her to the party. I got a guest list for your. I got a 380. I got a Smith. I got a Wesson. I got a size 14 Timberland to go right up your. So you just come on over to this party.
Okay. Hey man. Listen. My boy gave me your number, man. So
I don't know who my boy is. Marcus said he don't know you.
Marcus don't know me, but guess who else knows me though that you don't know?
Well, say something.
Hey, Brad, this is Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy Marcus got me to prank phone call you.
What? I don't give a. This is some. I'm gonna get all y'all in here.
Hey, Brad, what was you gonna do with the party, man?
Look at here, man. This is about to be a can of whoop for this.
Hey, man, let me ask you something. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, my God.
NBA party. Some people just,
Look at him. I would have been to a party.
That was funny.
You ever seen somebody do that? You invite them to your party?
Uh-huh. Plus one.
Yeah, how many pluses you got, dog?
Yeah.
Come on.
Not cool.
Don't mess my party up.
But
there is a party Memorial Day weekend, though, and it's at Chuckles. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. So it is Nephew in the building. Nephew and barbecue. That's how I'm selling it. Just
Okay.
like that.
Well, speaking of NBA party, how many boxes was that again?
Will you stop for Lamar?
666 boxes.
That's too much. All right, nephew. Thank you. Up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. Subject, I wish I didn't trust her so much. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on sex, on dating, on work, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I wish I didn't trust her so much. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 26-year-old man with 2 children and a wonderful wife of 4 years. My wife recently graduated from medical school and she's studying for her certification exam, so she is not working right now. She is at home studying most days or she's on campus with her study group. I had no problem with all of the free time my wife had, nor did I ever question her loyalty in our marriage. Until recently. I was using her phone one day not too long ago, and a text from Jarvis popped up, and the message was, "Yes, I'll come by tomorrow for lunch." I asked my wife who Jarvis is, and she told me that he's one of her study partners, and she's asked him to drop by on his lunch break the next day to pick up some notes. I would be at work, so this bothered me. But I trust her, and she assured me that it was nothing. But now I have a real problem with Jarvis because of what happened over the weekend when my wife and I were having sex. Right when it got good, my wife asked me to stop, and she was crying. I asked her what was wrong, and she told me that while we were having sex, she could not stop thinking about Jarvis, and it scared her. I asked her if she had ever cheated on me with a guy, and she swore that she'd never cheat. But she wanted to let me know that she was thinking of him in a sexual way, and it made her feel bad. I suggested that maybe they should stop studying together, but she said Jarvis is the smartest person in their class, so she needs him. I pray that she has not had sex with Jarvis in my house, in our bed. Steve, what do you think is going on? Am I crazy, or should I trust my wife? Give it to me straight. Well, you should trust your wife until you don't, until there's a reason for you not to trust her. And if ever there was a reason, I think this is it. This man is coming by the house when you're at work, and it's just the two of them there. I don't know. I know a lot of relationships, especially married ones, if the wife is alone at home, the husband doesn't want another man in the house when he's not there. There is such a thing as being too honest as well. I don't even understand why she told you this. And when she told you, OMG, I mean, the timing couldn't have been worse. You said just when it got good, she broke it down to you. At first, I thought it was maybe a fantasy, just in her head. She was thinking about Jarvis, but she got all in her feelings, started crying and stuff. This is pretty serious right here. I'm sorry, but I think you really have cause for concern here. I just do. If she hasn't done it already, she's definitely thinking about it, and she's probably considered it. She spends a lot of time with him, and he was responding to a text she made to him. She asked him to come over on his lunch break. He was responding saying, "Yes, I'll come by tomorrow for lunch." So there's something going on, and you definitely need to get to the bottom of it. Steve? This is crazy.
Let's get down to the bottom of this damn thing.
Yeah.
Steve, what you think?
He went right to the bottom.
Give it to me straight.
Steve, what you think, though? Is I'm crazy? Or I trust my wife? Give it to me straight. All right, no, his name ain't in here nowhere. Rusty or nothing like that. His name.
Rusty?
I'm trying to figure it out. You're 26-year-old man. You got 2 beautiful kids, wife for 4 years. Your wife graduated from medical school, and she's studying for her certification exam. See, certification exam. Let's keep that in mind. Might have to come back and use that. So she ain't working right now. She at the house most of the time. She at the house most days, or she on campus with her group. I ain't got no problem with my wife. Got a lot of free time. I ain't never questioned her loyalty in our marriage. Before marriage, 4 years, got 2 kids. What she gonna do? Then I was using her phone and got a text from Jarvis.
Say that name again.
I got a text from Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis is a real player-ass name to me, dog. I don't know what your name is. I'm going to just call you Rusty. Rusty Jarvis sound like a real player-ass name. Jarvis popped up and the message was, "Yes, I'll come by for lunch tomorrow." Now, if you saw the text from Jarvis, then you had to see a text from your wife asking Jarvis. But that wasn't the case. So all you saw was text from Jarvis and said, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. So that means they talked. I asked my wife who the hell Jarvis is, and see, that's your mistake. See, you asked her who Jarvis was. You should have asked her who the hell is Jarvis.
How should he have said that?
Who the hell is Jarvis? And why Jarvis talking about coming over here?
Right. Some questions.
Because, see, we ain't doing studying at my house, though. That's what they got library for. That's what they got the cafeteria for. She told me one of her study partners, and she asked him to drop by on his lunch break the next day to pick up some notes. At my house? No, I'm at work.
All right, hang on, Steve. Hang on. We gotta. We're gonna have part 2 of your response to the letter.
Yeah, come on now.
At 23 after the hour. Subject: I wish I didn't trust her so much. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap this letter. Subject: I wish I didn't trust her so much. Wow.
Well, all I can tell you is I just got started. 26-year-old dude, been married 4 years, got 2 kids, wife, lovely. Graduating medical school, studying her son, certification exam. Working on it right now. She ain't working. She at home studying most days or on campus with a study group. I ain't had no problem with the free time my wife had. I ain't never questioned her loyalty. Using the phone one day and got text me damn Jarvis. Jarvis' name popped up. Message was, yes, I'll come by for lunch tomorrow. I asked my wife, I said, who is Jarvis? When I suggested that he should have said, who the hell is Jarvis?
Right.
She told me one of the study partners, and she asked him to drop by on his lunch break the next day to pick up some notes. And me and Tommy was talking on break. Who do that? Who got to come by your house, pick up a damn note? You could text that note. You could email that note. You can Snapchat that note. You can DM that damn note. You can Facebook that note. You can group meeting on a computer, Skype them damn notes.
That's right.
You ain't got to bring your monkey ass by my house while I'm at work, though, partner.
Right.
See, number one, that's rule number one, and your wife done broke it. You don't have no man in no another man's house while he at work or nowhere else.
That's right.
You don't have another man in a man's house. No more than I can have another woman in my house. Can't have no women over here doing services and Marjorie ain't here. Partner, it's crazy. So this bothered you, but I trust and she assured me that it was nothing. But now I got a real problem with Jarvis because of what happened over the weekend. Man, my wife was having sex. Y'all in there just, you let me go.
Yeah.
You got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right when it got good, my wife asked me to stop, and she was crying. What? Baby, what's wrong? Baby, you all right? What's happening? I asked her what was wrong. She told me that while we was having sex, she couldn't stop thinking about Jarvis, and it scared her. Oh, but we all finna be scared now.
Jarvis, too.
It scared you. I'm scared. You finna be most scared. Jarvis' ass finna get tight. I asked her if she had ever cheated on me with the guy. She swore she'd never cheat. But she wanted to let me know that she was thinking of him in a sexual way, and it made her feel bad. I suggested that maybe they should stop studying. You suggested. Wait a minute, hold up, dog. See, your words ain't that. Who is Jarvis? See, all that didn't change to who the F is Jarvis.
Whoa. She's too nice.
And then this right here, I suggested that maybe they should stop studying together. But she said Jarvis is the smartest person in their class, so she knew. Hey, let me tell you something. Jarvis ain't that damn smart. See, Jarvis, Mr. Mess around, Jarvis finna get his ass whooped being so damn smart. She needs him. You need him so much that you thinking about him sexually. Where we having sex, you done stopped me, and now you crying? Oh, heifer. Hold up. Hold up. I pray that she has not had sex with Jarvis in my house, in our bed. Wait a minute, hold up, dog. I don't give a damn where she done had sex with Jarvis at. I don't give a damn if it's on the steps. I don't give a damn if it's on the welcome mat at the door into the house. The fact that you think her and Jarvis may have had sex, that's enough. Now in the house, it's gonna worsen the ass whooping. Steve, what do you think? See,
Take your time.
You mentioned your name in it.
Take your time.
It's time to go see Jarvis.
Yeah. Now we
See,
going somewhere.
See, it's time to go see Jarvis, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm serious about this too, because see, Jarvis needs to get a visit from the man whose house he's so comfortable going over.
Who's paying the bills?
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, man, ain't no man finna be comfortable coming to my house.
Nope.
Somebody gonna go, Steve there? Cause just the way Steve talk, it's Steve. Do Steve know I'm coming? Oh man, it's all day.
Yeah.
It's all day. I promise you, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Jarvis, cause see Jarvis comfortable enough to come over here. Then he ought to be comfortable enough for me coming over there. Jarvis been over my house. Why can't I come over Jarvis?
Yeah.
Now all this you crying, cause you thinking about him. Now we finna address this at the house too. Why don't you go and get with Jarvis? Cause all this crying while we having sex, thinking about Jarvis.
Yeah.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
See that right there? I'm not finna. And now every time I see you crying, what you think about Jarvis again?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know where you had the courage to tell me you was thinking about him in a sexual way. Now, dog, you a little weak ass dude, man. You gonna have to tighten up a little bit, cause dog, you getting talked to kind of crazy. If a woman is having sexual thoughts about another man, I promise you, I ain't dated one that'll tell me that.
No.
But big
You're
dog.
right.
Cause
All
big
right.
lip, ugly ass Steve crazy.
All right, look, email us or Instagram us your thoughts on
I
today's
said it.
Strawberry Letter at Steve
Big
Harvey.
lip, ugly ass Steve crazy.
Steve Harvey FM. You can
Who
check
been
out.
in the house?
You can check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 after the hour from The Talk, our girl, Sheryl Underwood. Go ahead, Steve.
One more.
What? Jarvis who? Where Jarvis house at? Jarvis.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, it's Carla's reality update. But right now, from The Talk, Steve, take it away.
Shirley Underwoodness.
Thank you very much, and I accept that intro. And I got a bone to pick with the world.
The world, Sheryl?
That's
What's
the
wrong?
world.
The world? What the world do?
The world. Y'all heard of this group called BTS?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't get it.
From Japan, right?
No, they from Korea, South Korea.
Sorry.
See that? That's why. See, we ain't with it, Shirley. We don't even know where they from. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up getting ready to watch what I think is BT Express. I thought I was about to hear. Here come the Express. That's a cut, Tommy. Don't act like you don't understand what BT Express is all about. But this is BTS, some South Korean boy band that's stuck in the 90s doing all the stuff that the black boy bands used to do in the 90s, speaking in their own language. Now, look, I'm not against nobody speaking in their own language. I'm not even against, look, all my pop stars was almost all different races of people and black people. See, I used to love the Osmonds. You know, One Bad Apple was a cut. Like a yo-yo was a cut. The battle was the Jackson 5 versus the Osmonds.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. But we don't have no boy bands. So what is happening to America? While y'all out there making it great, you need to make a damn boy band so we can have some boy bands out there. And cause these Korean people, they making bags. They making bags, Junior. They was out at the Rose Bowl collecting all the money. What is happening to America? Don't nobody want to go to the moon. We need a boy band. And we need a boy band with different type of we need a band with different type of boys in it. When we was growing up, Shirley Strawberries, there was different people in the band that we loved. Even Switch had different people. The Temptations is an original boy band. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Funk band. The Delphonics is an original boy band. Back in the day, we loved the boy band. So come on, America. I'm not against these little Korean boys. I just need a band with I can't mess with nobody with the skinny pants. If my arm can't fit in your slacks, We cannot be together. I can't scream for you. So I need us to make a boy band. I like Beyond the Scene, but damn that. I thought I was about to listen to BT Express. So I'm very upset about this. So y'all need to open the phones so everybody can shout out every boy band that they love. I'm out, Steve Harvey. Shout out every boy band. What's the phone number, Shirley? So they can shout out every boy band we've ever loved.
Name the best boy band of all time.
Jodeci.
Ooh, yeah. You know I'm supposed to play Jodeci in a Jodeci story.
Cheryl, we gotta go. Thank you.
Jackson 5,
Thank you, Cheryl. Coming up at the top of the hour, it's Carla's reality update by Cheryl.
Tommy nailed it. Jackson 5.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. It is that time. She is here, Carla Farrell, with what? Reality update.
All right, thank you, nephew. Here we go. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just quickly, you know, we talked about this last week. Kirk and Rashida, they hosted that couples retreat where they all went to the cabin, and Kirk and Rashida wanted to give advice to the couples. And we found out Rashida cheated on Kirk back in the day.
What?
And early in their relationship, I was like, what? I almost didn't
got all
believe
that
her.
Is that who wrote the letter?
Oh, well, she got all that coming in, all that stuff Kirk done pulled. Kirk got babies and everything.
Then you better talk, Steve. You
But
better talk. So
So
they
she cheated
decided to.
first?
That's what she said. She cheated early in their relationship, but they decided to forgive each other, and they were giving advice to the other couples so they can work on their relationships. Messy Carly,
Can I say this though?
Yes.
I guess that's cool because you got to have gone through something to know something.
That's what
about
their point
forgiveness
was.
and getting it together.
Yeah. And they have children together, and obviously he had a child outside the marriage. But you got to give props to Rashida for forgiving her husband, and they're trying to make it work. Messy
We
Carly.
should do a couples retreat, all of us. Let's do that.
Oh, you think so?
No,
We ain't gonna go to no cabin. We just gonna go to. We ain't gonna go to no cabin. We just gonna go to Steve's house.
That is a retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a resort.
What?
Yeah.
It's a resort over there. So anyway, let me get back to it. Messy Carly. She was about to fight Kendra, Young Jock's girlfriend. It was real messy, and the people in the house, all the couples and everybody there, they called her out on it, and they told Carly, you know what, you real foul, you being real messy, it's not necessary. So Carly kind of tried to pull back a little bit, but anyway, her and her fiance, Arkansas Mo, they are back together.
Oh,
remember
really?
remember she broke it off with him because he went. Yeah, he that was so bad and fake. Steve.
Bad acting theater.
You ought to do that again.
Okay, let me toss it to you again, Steve. Carly Red and Arkansas Mo are back together.
What?
Yeah.
Ignorant.
Girl, child.
You're right, child, please. Yep. So anyway, that's Love and
I
Hip Hop
said it
Atlanta.
wrong.
Yeah.
Girl,
No, it's all
child,
good.
that ain't it.
You can say
Girl
what you want to
child.
say,
Yeah, it's
Steve.
your
It's
show.
all it's all good.
Girl,
So that's
boy. I'm going to do
Come on,
all
I
the
got
stuff
1 minute.
wrong that you supposed to be doing.
And then let me tell you this. I'm watching Real Housewives of Potomac. Are you watching it, Shirley?
Yeah, I missed the first two, but yeah. I
Okay, so
plan
you
to.
got to watch
I
it.
didn't
It
realize
just
it was
came back on, so if everybody, no spoiler alert, you got to catch up, ladies. We're watching Real
Snack
Housewives of Potomac. What? What are you saying?
Snack cheese.
You're
Cannot.
terrible.
That replaces
All right, I
the
gotta
word,
go.
please.
Yeah, hit me up at Lips by Carla. We'll talk more socially about Real Housewives of Potomac. We'll talk more about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Child, please, Steve Harvey. We'll be back at 20 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
How many friends do you guys have? I'm not talking about social media friends. I'm talking about real friends. Now, according to a new survey, the average American has about 16 friends. Of these 16 friends.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no damn 16
But
friends.
Steve, this is according to a new survey.
That's
What
true.
new survey?
Okay.
Nobody got no damn 16 friends.
Yeah. Yeah, and they say of these...
Who
of-
that friendly?
They say of these 16 friends, 3 were described as friends for life. 5 were people they really liked and would hang out with one-on-one. And the other 8 were people the respondents said they liked but would not spend time with them one-on-one. The survey also found that the average American adult hasn't made a new friend in 5 years. So, Steve, I got to ask you, it begs the question, how many friends, real friends, do you have? 16 or less?
Probably got 5.
5, you can count them on one hand. True
5.
friends, yeah.
I'm talking about ride or die, don't give a damn, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5. Yeah,
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where, with it, 5 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to make new friends
And I ain't made a friend in 5 years. How? Where?
At work. At work, Steve. That's where you are all the time.
How many friends you got, Tommy?
I would say 3.
Oh, wait,
3
can
and
we
a possible
continue this
dog.
conversation when we come back? 3 and a
Sure
possible.
we can.
Oh, like you playing spades.
All right, we'll be back. We'll pick this conversation up when we come back at 33 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we were talking about how many friends do we have. There's a new survey, and it says that the average American has about 16 friends. Of those 16...
That's impossible.
Well, this is how they break it down. 3 were described as friends for life. 3 you have for life. 5 were people you really liked and you would hang out with one-on-one. And then the other 8 were people the respondents said they liked, but they wouldn't spend time with them one-on-one. And
okay, then that's not your friend.
Yeah, then
Right.
you wouldn't consider
And
that
then
a friend.
people you
That's
really
an
like
acquaintance.
don't necessarily mean they're your friend.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah.
And then they say the average American adult hasn't made a new friend in 5 years.
I know that.
And you know why?
Why, Tommy?
You don't have time to learn nobody else. All them learn you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Right.
trust.
Yeah, and
all that.
there's a trust factor. Yeah.
Man, when he say something that's right,
I
it throw
can't
me off
believe
a
it.
little bit.
Yeah, you get quiet. I noticed you get
It
quiet,
just throws
Steve.
me off.
But it was right. He was
Yeah,
100%
he was on point.
correct.
Yeah, he was.
Man, you ain't got time to learn nobody, man.
Mm-hmm.
What?
But it sounds like with us, this group right here, we don't use that term loosely. Like,
Oh, no.
friend,
No.
when I call you a friend,
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
No.
yeah.
No.
I
you
can
can't.
count on you no matter what.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
5
friend.
of them dudes in my world.
Yeah.
I'm 62 years old.
Yeah.
And it's about loyalty too. It's about
And my good ones done died.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But look, I know like my friends for life, Butch, Ricardo. So you look at Butch and Ricardo. I've been friends with Manny since I was 4.
What are their
Then
last
my
names?
best friend from college is Marvelous Marvin Horton.
Oh,
We still boys.
mm-hmm.
The
Oh, that's
ride
your
or
dog.
die.
Yeah, that's your dog.
I'm talking about Biggie Wig
Okay.
and Blue.
I like
talking
blue.
I'm talking about, man, dudes that'll walk off
Right.
the edge for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggie Wig and Blue, Prue,
Yeah.
they walk off the edge for you, man.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie.
Yeah.
Ricky Lewis, good ass brother too, man. But I got
I'm
dudes
counting my friends.
that I call like Steve Perry. This,
Yeah, Dr. Perry.
Dr. Perry. Yeah.
Oh, this is my dude, man. He climb down in the hole with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you
After that-
call that group that's after friends, but they still cool with you? But
Acquaintances.
you know what I'm saying? But you're not in that top. You're not in that 5.
Well, maybe it's levels of friends.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause they could still
think
be
that.
friends, right?
I think that. I
There's
think
different
that,
levels
and
of
that's
it.
what they were saying. Some people are with you ride or die, and then others are. You'll
them.
spend time with them one-on-one. You know. Yeah, I think there are different levels of friendship.
Because I know some
you
people
know,
that are.
I call them like New York, like short for New York, like NYK. That's what I call. I just put them in the NYK group, like New York.
I know what he's saying.
NYK. York.
All right, well, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm missing.
I know, coming up at 49 after, some closing remarks coming up as well, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day. It's time for your closing remarks. What you got, Steve?
You know, we talking about friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say something about it. because I've actually found this to be true in my life. I don't know if this is a fact, but I've found it to be true. I don't know how everybody else feels, but in my life, I've found this to be true. That friendship is so important, man. It's such an essential component of life. I have found that you can live without your father. There are people who've never met their dad. I have found that you can live without your mother. There are people who've never met their mothers. There are people who've lost their mothers. I've lost my oldest brother. I've learned that I can live without so many things, man. But you know the one thing I found out that you cannot live in this world without? You can't live in this world without a friend, man. Everybody has to have somebody that they can run it by. I've just found that to be necessary. Now, Jesus can be your friend. I got that. But everybody needs somebody you can run it by. I got that. There's a organization of men who understand it as well as I've ever heard it put. There's a group of men who live by a credence that friendship is essential to the soul. That's such a true statement, man. I ain't trying to push my belief or my thing on nobody else, but man, friendship really is essential to the soul. In order for your soul to thrive, you got to have somebody you can lean on, somebody you can call, somebody you can run it by that won't be judgmental, somebody who is there with you thick or thin, ride or die, ace, boom, coon, buzzard back, buddy. You got to have somebody you can pick up that phone no matter what is going on. And when you pick up the phone, they go, okay, I'll be over there. You got to have somebody that go, hey, man, don't worry about that, and start providing solutions for you. You know how many people I've lost along the way, man, because it got hot and thick for me when I called them up. Man, how could you do something like that? Wait a minute, hold up, dog. Wait, whoa, partner. I'm calling you because I done something like that, and I'm in trouble, man. I need an out. Oh, man, I can't believe you would do something like that. Why you do that? Hey, man, I know I wasn't supposed to do it, but I did it, though. Damn, now I need an out, man. Can you help me? Oh, man, I ain't got nothing for you, man. You shouldn't have did. Okay, cool. This ain't your friend. Friendships are so necessary, man. The thing about friendships is, though, and what makes them so valuable is you get to choose them. You actually have a say-so. It's not like family. You're born with family, but your friends, you actually get to choose them. Somebody told me one time, is describe your 5 friends. Describe your 5 closest people around you. Describe them 5 people. You've just described yourself. Because you surround yourself with like-minded people. You pick friends because you have something in common. I remember at my mentoring camp one time, I was mentoring this young boy, and he pulled out a picture. He said, I got a picture of you and my daddy. I went, what? And it threw me off because my mentoring camp is for young boys who are from single-parent homes headed up by women who don't have relationships with their father. He said, you and my father, friends. I said, what? Because it startled me. Because I realized I don't have friends that don't take care of their kids. I don't. I don't have any friends who have forsaken their children. I don't have any. Because we've talked. And the boy pulled out a picture and I be doggone. It was a dude that when I lived in Texas, we were friends. Now, we didn't stay in touch, but we were really cool. And when he showed me the picture, I was floored, man. I called my bodyguard, Boomerang. I said, hey, man, you remember this dude's number, man? He said, yeah, I still got it. Let me call him. I said, hey, man, come out to my ranch and get your son. Oh, what you talking about? Steve, what's up? Why you been? No. Your son out here, man. Why is your son in my ranch? Why am I feeding and housing and clothing your son this week at my ranch when I know you? You got money. Hold up, partner. What's wrong with you? Man, you don't understand. His old lady, me and the whole lady, I got all of that. But your son out here crying with a picture of his daddy because he just missed his father. He came out there and got his son. I said, whoa, man, because I just don't have friends like that. You get to select your friends. It's a selection process. Friendship is important. Now, you know what I've learned in my life? And this would startle some of my male friends, but some of them who get it, get it. You know, my best friend is actually my wife. And you know why? Because she actually fulfills all the requirements that I've developed for friends over my lifetime. I can talk to her about anything. She's not judgmental. When it gets really rough for me, she comforts me. When it's time to climb down in the hole and fight our way out, she right there. She has never betrayed me. She don't backstab me. She don't talk about me behind my back. And she my biggest fan, and she cheers for me. Wow, I'm married to my best friend. And I'm just glad that I got a couple of brothers on the side that's my friends too. Friendship is essential to the soul. It's really, really necessary. My closing remarks, friendship today.
Well put.
Well
put.
Woo, drop it, baby.
It's dropped. We out. Keep it pimping. Hey, have a great weekend.
That sounds about right.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.